this is where you're going to find that app I was telling you about that basically came out of BES4 and actually PE Design 11. There was a product module in there called Design Database Transfer. Brother has basically stripped that out, given it to you for free without the use of a dongle. So that's cool.
Wait.
The biggest bummer for me is that it is not working on Macs right now. It only works on PCs. I love software I don't have to choose. I actually have a PC and a Mac, so when I go to buy software, I like it when they work on a Mac. So if you're a Mac-only person, this is not there for you yet. There is rumors that it shall be.
Wait.
But right now it is not. Okay, so as I said, on this screen you'll see they actually show the smaller machines on here. Oh, I was going to show you how I found it. I'm going to open a new tab first here. Whoops, I thought I did. There we go. Here's what the search you have to do. I'm not going to give you the website. Well, Danny can link it, I guess,
I will later.
after, because it's long.
Yeah, I see that.
If you
And
type
this is under the turbo tip, so we'll make sure that Eddie links it.
this
when
is
he does the
sort
video.
of turbo tip, sort of, but sorry, Eddie, I forgot to tell you that. It's
Oh, well, you got to get your graphic in.
turbo tip.
Why
If you type in brother, whoops, sorry guys, those fingers of mine. Brother design database. Oh, will you guys let me know when I type it wrong?
You forgot the R.
There's
Brother.
There's not an R in design.
Oh
I
my
will-
God, you guys are driving me nuts.
I will type it in.
Okay, it came up. I don't know why I keep typing. Brother designs, to show you guys. This is really what you have to put in to find it. Design database transfer.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to-
Otherwise, you go all over hill and dale. And if you see the, when you get to the link, you'll see how long the thing is. And I tried to come into Brother Support, Embroidery Machines. No can find it. No can find it. So you really have to, so maybe Danny, you'll be so kind as to
I'll link
put
it.
this long link at the end of the video that gets them here. Because once you're here, it's easy. Once you're here, you're easy. If you just scroll down, it gives you all this blah, blah, blah stuff, why you want it, blah, blah, blah. See where it says click here to download? That's where you're going to click to download, which I've already done, but I wanted to show you this too. And this is where it says Windows only right now, and it knows I need Windows 10, and off it goes. And it downloads the little app for you. And then after you download the little app, you double click on it, and it installs it. You don't need me to do that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's another class.
Yeah, that's just, once it's installed, basically, when you
Where's the
start
That's
it,
what she said button.
I will tell you this though, when you go to install it, your Windows machine, depending on the software you have installed, might say, ooh, this could damage your machine. We don't suggest you put this in. So beware of that. And the reason the software does that warning is because it basically goes in and acts like an umbrella over your operating system. Because from their window, you can actually move files to new folders, create new folders, totally redesign stuff. So what's going on here is once I have it up and running, database design transfer, over here is basically the file structure of your computer. So what's really nice about it is when you click on, let's say I'm doing vintage boardwalk, I guess I will because that's what I've got up here. When I click on that file, you'll see all the stuff that's in it. Now if I do big icons, you can actually see the actual files, which is really cool because if you don't have Thumbnailer installed, which I told you all to get Thumbnailer, but if you don't have Thumbnailer installed, you aren't seeing these pictures.
So this is how you can actually see
This
embroidery
design database transfer. So like I said, if I'm buying one of the lower embroidery machines with the tiny screens, I am definitely getting a PC and putting design database on it. That design database transfer. Buh. What's really cool is, even on the smaller machines this works. You have to set up your machine once. And you do that by clicking on here. Now what happens when you click on here, and this Lumineer is the one at home, I'm going to set up this guy. He has to be connected to the same network as my computer. So if you have more than one network in your house, make sure they're both on the same network. So when I say add, it goes out and it's searching. Oh, Wingman! Dun, da-da! This
Wow.
happens to be Wingman.
Plan it that way.
So I'm going to click on Wingman, and I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to say, okay. Now when I want to, the beauty of this that Brilliance doesn't do for you is I can transfer up to 52 files at the same time. What?
We were just trying to figure out Wingman.
That Brent named it Wingman.
I never went there.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't know
Okay.
man.
So anyway, this I can collect up to 50 files and send them all to my machine in one click, which is wicked cool. For example, when I was sending all the Kimberbell quilting files for the thing we're going to talk about next, I had 30 files to send, and I just opened the whole folder, threw them all in there, and off they went. Like that, which was wicked cool. So for instance, I can say, I want this bird, I want this. I can click and drag like that. I can hit this little button. Now you see how I've collected. I've actually got some quilting files down here along with that. When I hit send now, it's sending all of those to my machine. So I don't want to send it to Lumineer because that's the guy at home. I want to send it to Wingman. So you can have multiple sewing machines set up here. Right? I've got them all in there, right? Does everybody see it?
Mm-hmm.
So now all I got to do is send it to my Wingman. Whoops. Why isn't it sending? Where'd they go? Oh, I got to set, I guess I have to put them in after I set it up. All right, now let's send it to Wingman. There we go. Now those files are now transferring over to this guy.
How dare you?
And there they are. They're all output. Want to prove it? Do you have a camera set up on here?
We do, but is it turned on? It's the question. Yes. Look at that. We're all good to go.
Okay, I'm going to come over here. Adriana, cool it. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go into embroidery mode. I'm going to go to my pocket. Because I sent them wirelessly, I'm going to choose the wire symbol, the Wi-Fi symbol, okay? Not the USB symbol, the Wi-Fi symbol. And obviously things have gone on here before, but if you scroll down, you can see the patterns we just sent, like that. So you can see how you can set up.
That was easy.
It was very easy. You can see how you can set up an entire project and send it over, and there's absolutely no USB stick involved. The other perk to this software that I cannot do within Brilliance is I can set up my file structure straight from here. I don't have to go out to my operating system to move files around or rename folders. It can all be done on the fly. So if I needed a new folder, for example, I'm in Kimberbell's and I say I need a new folder and I need it called, oops, I created it outside, but I needed it called, I'm just going to call it test so I can get rid of it after. I now have a new folder test. And if I had stuff in here that I wanted to move to test, I just click and drag. It's now moved. It's no longer in there, and it's in test.
Question.
And it's like that on my drive.
And but that's a good question. This will work with the Dream Machine, correct? With we have the wireless adapter in it.
If it has wireless capabilities.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
What about baby locks?
Baby locks, it does work, but there's a separate download for baby locks. So if you have baby locks and brothers in your sewing craft room, you need to download both Design Database for brothers and Design Database Transfer for baby lock. And when you transfer to baby lock, you use the baby lock version, and when you're transferring to brothers, you use the brother version. Unfortunately, they don't play well together, but they did create an app for both of them.
And they probably look the same.
And they look identical. They look identical.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really excited the direction they're taking this in. I can see a lot of perks, especially if you're working with somebody who's new to embroidery.
Oh, I like the thumbnail feature. It's really nice.
And it's built into it. And
Yeah.
the organization part of it, it's so much easier to train people on one thing. This is truly a design database that will also transfer wirelessly to your machines. So I think that's very exciting. But right now it's PC only. But 2 thumbs up because it's also free. 2 thumbs up.